Hello, guys. Well, I should say ladies, but whoever watches this, welcome, welcome, welcome to my new mini masterclass. And so far, we have done just one of these, but we're on our second one. So this one is not calorie counting and how it made me happier and healthier. You're going to learn more about that process here. So, just to do a little brief intro, like I always do, my name is Ariel Flicker, and I don't normally wear these glasses, but I went to a little girl's birthday party yesterday and I'm kind of vibing with the Barbie theme. So you can see with the pink and the pink. Anyway, I have been a personal trainer for over 8 years. I've been a nutrition coach for over 7 years. And I've worked with literally hundreds of clients. And I've also worked on my own health. So that is let's see, why I have the accreditation or the experience to do this type of thing. Not only that, but I have over 150 members, all women, in my private Facebook community, and literally thousands of people I talk to per year, I'd say, on TikTok, Instagram, and more, helping people with their fitness goals, their nutrition goals, and more. So this year, well, 2023, I I went through a very hard time in 2022. And so what happened in that time was I was very anxious and it caused me to gain a lot of weight. Not just because I was anxious, but I didn't go out as much. I didn't walk as much. I didn't work out as much. I was door dashing every meal pretty much. I was not in a happy place. And so I hired many coaches. All of them were like, okay, just count macros. Okay, just count calories. Okay, just count your steps. Okay, just count this. And I'm not here to say that that doesn't work because we all know that we've seen people who that works for. Why I think you're here, why you're probably watching this, is because it didn't work for you. Didn't work for me either, so you're not alone. Did not work for me either, and I tried so many times to count calories. The irony is I used to have an eating disorder, and that was my obsession. I was obsessed with counting calories. And so I found it kind of like odd that my mind was like rejecting this counting calories. I was like, wait, I used to be so good at that. And I truly have accepted that my mind doesn't want me to do that anymore. And that's just for me, but I have a lot of clients already. Few really come to my mind who were like, the second I introduced this kind of system to them of not counting, they're like, sign me up. I don't want to put a single thing in my fitness pal ever again, right? We're so sick of my fitness pal telling us we're 500 this over and 73 this under and blah, 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 blah. So I'm here today to tell you more about why you should do the process that I do, and I'm going to share a little bit more about it. So, first of all, my process gives you less obsession when it comes to numbers. So, I stopped being so fixated on numbers altogether. Something I really found interesting was when I stopped counting calories so much, I stopped being so obsessed with my weight. And that's not a shock. When you're obsessed with any kind of numbers, that's going to rip a lot into other areas of your life. And so when you are obsessed with calories, naturally you're going to be like, oh, I have to weigh myself this many times a day or this many times a week. And I want to tell you the truth about that, which is whether you're trying to gain muscle, lose fat, or a combo of them both, you really don't need to weigh yourself every day unless you're in a serious health crisis where your doctor has requested that. I don't see any reason why any of you will be in that situation, so I just want to go ahead and say you really don't need to weigh yourself so often. I can almost guarantee whoever's watching this, you need to take a step back because I did too. So, less obsession is great. Now, what's next? Being more attuned to your body. This is the whole goal for me with my clients. I don't want you to ever have to hire me or anyone else ever again. Weird goal for a trainer to have, I know, but my goal is to have you done with me and never need me again after 6 to 9 months. Not necessarily a short period, but to never need a trainer again after 6 to 9 months. Think about how much money you'd save in your life. You never bought a diet plan again. You never bought a workout plan again. You never had to buy P90X again, Beachbody again, whatever you do. You don't have to buy a Peloton membership because you know how to do all of this on your own. So being more attuned to your body is amazing. I used a meal program to guide myself, but honestly, I really started after several months, I'd say for me, and I think that's a longer period than most take. I really was attuned to my body's hunger and fullness cues as well as its needs for like, oh, I feel like I want to do more exercise today. And some days it's like, yeah, a walk is good. That's it. That's all I need right now. Being more attuned to your body will make you so much happier and it makes you healthier long term because you're less prone to injuries from overexercise. You're less prone to injuries from over and under eating. You're less prone to mental health issues from those same things. It's a win win. So, being more present in life is the third thing I want to talk about today. So, when you're not restricting your calories or even being obsessive and counting your calories, you are guaranteed to be more present in your life. And you and I both know that when you go to a restaurant and you're worried about the calories, how are you actually going to be present in that conversation? You really won't be able to be. So, my point here is that when you stop counting calories so much and start living your life, you would be surprised how much better your mental health gets, along with your physical health too. Because if you have a general plan for your health and you follow it, you don't need to be counting the calories. You just need to know what foods to eat and when and how to exercise. No counting involved. So now I'm going to divulge the secrets. So when you work with me, we go over all of this stuff. We game plan for restaurant nights, we game plan for date night events and weddings and bowling parties and so much more. And not in the way that most trainers do where they tell you, oh, you have to have this or you have to have this. I work backwards. You tell me what you want to eat, you tell me how you want to exercise, and I tell you how we're going to modify that and work that into your custom exercise and nutrition plan. And that's how I get you results that make you happy while not driving you crazy. And this is an amazing system. I've lost 45 pounds in 2023 doing it. And I've kind of stalled that a little bit because I've just been, how should I say, I've been closer to maintenance. So when you get closer to your weight maintenance, the weight loss isn't quite so fast. But I'm noticing some crazy muscle gains now. Like I'm getting so strong. And that's because my process works. I lost fat and I was gaining muscle at the same time with this system. So the process with my clients that I use is really simple. It's the same one I use with myself, which is step one. Step one, I don't know why I did that. You find out your calorie needs from a professional. So someone like me, someone who has a calculator who knows the math system to do that. You also want to get your macronutrients, which just means the ratio of protein to carbs to fat you want per day. So this is not new. It just kind of sounds like it's new. Calories are great. You want to know how many to burn off, all that. But it's really important to get the ratio right because if you're eating all protein or all carbs or all fat, it will affect you. And I'm not going to go into how those differences affect you now. All I'm going to say is it will affect you. So having balance is key. So step one, you're going to find out your calorie needs and your macronutrients needs. Then step two is you're going to pick out all your favorite meals and snacks. Very simple. You're just going to write a list of what you like for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, juice, whatever. And then step three, this is where I really come in. You do portion management and control to figure out how much you need of your favorite foods to fill in the nutritional balances for the meal plan. So you're using step two, picking out all your favorite foods to fill in step one, which is how many calories you need a day. And that's a lot easier said than done. Having a professional do that like myself, who's done it about a million times for other people, that is the easiest way to do that. And don't worry, I'm not just leaving you in the dark. I'm going to teach you how to do it because remember, the goal is for me to never have you hire me again. I'm going to teach you all of this when you work with me. So then step four, the key. You need to stay consistent because whether you're counting calories or not, you need to be consistent with your plan in order for it to work. So now I want to take just a few extra minutes to answer some common questions that I get from clients about this process. So question one, will I get fat from eating the foods I love? Now, I just want to address the elephant in the room or the whatever in the room, which is there's this huge fear in this world of being fat. And I think we need to address that maybe in a different masterclass. But you certainly will not get fat eating the foods you love unless you're not following your plan. If you're overeating all of the time, whether it's broccoli or pizza, you're going to gain weight. Maybe not fat per se, but you're going to gain weight. So that's why you really need to follow the plan. Now, question two. How will I know when to eat more or less? I don't feel like I know that right now, and I don't trust myself. My queens, my kings, my everyone in betweens, I have been there, and that's again where we go back to step four, staying consistent because it works. So most, if not all my clients actually don't have proper hunger and fullness cues, which I kind of thought was like a recovery from eating disorder thing. No, that's just a life thing. People are so out of tune with their bodies that so many of us don't know when we're hungry or full. So again, I'm going to say stick to the plan. Let me tell you why though. When you stick with a plan, even if you stick with meal times, let me give you an even easier example. When you say to yourself, I'm gonna have breakfast every day at 7 a.m., whether I'm hungry or not, it could be a freaking yogurt, a packet of oatmeal, it could be one egg, it does not matter. You're gonna show up and you're gonna have breakfast every day at 6, 7 a.m. About a week into that, you're going to start waking up and getting hungry for breakfast at that time, which is incredible because if you're like me and you really don't get hungry for breakfast, what you've done is you've taught yourself how to get hungry for that. And now your body is giving you signs and you are mentally aware of those signs. Everyone has different hunger, fullness cue signs. For me, I get a little grumpy, I get a little moody. I don't like it, but that's how I know I'm hungry. And so, what you're going to do is over time, you're going to teach yourself how to get hungry and full. The only way you can do that is if you follow the plan and eat around the same times each day. So, if you're someone who's never hungry for breakfast, guess what? You're going to start really small and eat it every day until you're hungry for a bigger one. If you skip lunch a lot, same thing. If you are really hungry at night, guess what? We're eating dinner every day too because we want to really prevent that night eating. Again, totally different masterclass topic for night eating. I'll have to note that. So, that is an incredibly good question, which is why I wanted to address it. So, my third of four common questions is, do you do the calorie counting part or do I have to? And I want to clear up any confusion. You do not do any of that. And honestly, I don't do much of it either. When I make you your meal program, I will calculate the calories. I will share that if you want. Some of my clients prefer not to know how much they're eating, and that's okay. Then I make your meal program and you follow the meals. You don't have to do any counting, none. Except for if I say like 200 calories of pasta, because for something like that, there's about a billion types of pasta. So I will give you a calorie range. Again, you're not counting, totaling everything up during the day. It's just for one, maybe two off items here and there, like a yogurt, a pasta, or a condiment of some kind, like salad dressing. And then lastly, how do you know when to add or take down calories? I'm just going to be real with you. You should work with a professional before you try and do that yourself because it's very, very apparent to me in this world that people take down their calories way too quickly and way too much. When you do that, you cause your body, and I talked about this last week, to adapt. So if I need 2,000 calories, but I'm only eating 1,500 for a long time, like I'm talking 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 even months, my body stops needing 2,000 a day because it's now adapted to 1,500. That's kind of bad news bears if you want to lose weight, but the good news is if you take diet breaks or make your calories more appropriate, your body won't adapt like that. Again, that's a really high level professional thing to know about. So what I really recommend is asking someone like me, a trusted dietitian, someone with nutritional experience to say, "Oh, I haven't been losing weight or I haven't been gaining muscle. What would you recommend?" I guarantee you, if they're an experienced professional, they're not just going to say, "Oh, add 200, take down 200." They're going to have to ask you a lot of questions. How much are you eating? How often are you eating this? How long has this been going on? How often are you exercising? How long have you been doing those workouts? Do you manage your stress? Do you sleep well? Do you drink water? How much salt do you eat? These are all the questions I go through with my clients all the time. So I know for sure when it's appropriate to take up or take down calories. I don't expect day to day people to understand all that. That's why professionals like me exist. So, those are some of the common I was going to say Q&As, the common questions, and I provided the answers to those. So, lastly, I just want to share a little bit about my most recent, most exciting offer that I have for y'all. It's called VIP month, and the little emoji is the champagne glass clink. I love that so much because you are a VIP in this month. With me, you get a 30-minute initial game plan call. So it's 30 minutes to really discuss your roadblocks, your strengths, your goals, what equipment you have, what foods you love, your non negotiables, your budget, things like that, how you want to go about paying for VIP month. We discuss all of that there. Then, well, actually, we'll discuss your budget probably before. We can discuss more in depth during your game plan call, but the game plan call is really about the fitness and nutrition programming. So that's going to be your game plan call. It's 30 minutes on Zoom, and I can record it if you like because it's great to just be able to look back on and remember where you started. Also, I'll provide a lot of insights and action steps on that call, and that'll be invaluable to you because it'll be custom to you. Then you also get a customized meal program. You get a customized workout program, and the meal program is based on all the foods you love. The workout program can be a home workout plan, a gym workout plan, or a combo of them both. And you also get two 30-minute calls during your month. You can claim any day of the month that I'm available, I would say. And we can go even more in depth into any questions you have, any roadblocks you're facing, if you need to adjust the workouts or the meals. And on top of all of that, you get 3 days a week of Voxer support. So, Voxer is a walkie talkie app. You can text on it or you can leave audio messages. And normally I don't do this, but you get 3 whole days of it. So, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of checking in with me. You can check in with me all day. You can be like going out to eat, going Starbucks shopping, or going to Target, doing this. We can talk about everything. I will help you plan day to day steps so you stay on track, and VIP month, you absolutely crush it. The goal with the VIP month is not just to like finish there. It's a huge kick in the ass. Sorry to say that. It's a huge kick in the ass to get you started on your goals. VIP month is $400 one time payment, but I also have Afterpay and I also have Klarna, so there's a lot of options. I think the lowest option is 12 payments over 12 months of $35. And I think the highest payment plan is 4 payments of $100. I'm going to link it below, and whatever you qualify for, you're welcome to do. You're welcome to do the $400 payment times one, but your girl loves a payment plan, so I always like to offer that too. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to message me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm at Mermaid Fitness by Ariel. I'll link it below on Instagram and TikTok, and you can ask me any questions there. You can also check out the link below to see all of my offers. That's my Stan store. And remember, VIP month, I've had so many people get insane results with VIP months, and that's why I'm offering it, especially for you guys. It's the number one offer right now I have because I just I had someone literally lose over 15 pounds in VIP month. I also had someone PR their bench press. Like, the wins are endless and totally custom to you. So I highly recommend you check it out, and I'll see you later. Bye.